Okay, so the recording has begun. This is day number 2, week 5 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you inside the class today. I want to do something today. I want you to put inside the chat what topic you are in math. Like, what's the topic that you are currently on in math class? So put inside the chat the topic that you are currently on in math class. All right, put that inside the chat for me, please. I want to know what they are teaching you all in bearings. How's that going?
Right now we just have the introduction stage.
Okay.
Like they're telling us from P that angle is 56 and we find it, and then he said we gonna add on to it.
Okay. So with bearings, that means that the same things we've been learning, and trust me, all the things we've been learning in geometry, like angles on a straight line at equals 180. What else? Things like um angles on a straight line, angles in angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. Things like alternating angles, things like corresponding angles, things like um, vertically opposite. All of those things come into play, believe it or not, in bearings. So bearings is like the next extension of geometry. So make sure that your geometry is strong in that area. Simultaneous equations, symmetry, wages and salary over time, prime factorization, square roots using prime factorization, symmetry, okay, square roots and cube roots, salary and wages and salary over time, increasing and decreasing numbers by percentages, changing the subject of a formula, all those things are good. Standard form. Ah, yeah, standard form. Scientific notation with addition and subtraction, increasing and decreasing numbers by percentages, square root, cube roots, and factors, cube root. Okay, okay, good. I like what they're teaching y'all. Y'all on a good footing. It shouldn't be hard stuff. So that good footing, good solid footing. All right, so let's begin. Today we're gonna be start off with some geometry. I like that I like when I do geometry, I use this particular design. Where is it? I don't know. For some reason, when we did our first geometry with this, it just feel right with this design. So let's do it. So today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. Yes, that's the day. Today is Tuesday. Mm, all right, Tuesday. Jadon, what grade are you in?
I grade 11.
Grade 11. Okay, that's exactly what y'all supposed to be on. Simultaneous equation. How's that going? Which one you like, elimination or substitution better?
I like elimination better.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody like elimination better. Well, not everyone, but that's what I typically find. Persons like elimination better. Because substitution is a lot of thinking and moving of stuff around. All right, September 2022. Um, the subject. Okay, what was that? I think I pressed something wrong. The subject is mathematics. So I made all these stuff spelled wrong. And then the theme is mathematical concepts. And so we're going to be looking at some geometry questions first, and then we're going to transition over to another topic.
For section 1 and 2, right?
Not for section 1 and 2, just for section 1, we're going to be on geometry. just for section 1. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's look at this question. So let's say we have the shape. Okay, so we have this one. So we're gonna draw a triangle. Anyone else living in a part of Bahamas where they are school is closing for the hurricane?
Yes, sir.
Who's that? Who's that speaking?
Yes, sir. Chardonnay.
Rashad. Okay. What school? Where you? What school do you attend? What island?
Mikey College.
Vanki and school is closing for the hurricane.
Yes, sir.
How long? Oh, you don't know yet.
It closed, and so we don't have to go to school tomorrow.
So it closed. So you don't have to go to school tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Until when? Oh, you don't know.
Not until further notice.
Until further notice. Okay. Wow. So that means that you're gonna be missing some class time. Um. Okay. So let's say we have this triangle, and I want to. You don't need all this space. Like so, we could kind of make this smaller. This don't need to be that spacious. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. We need to get another line here somewhere. All right. Okay, I think we're good. Good. All right. So, oh, okay. Karen says school is closing. Okay. All right. So let's actually put some letters on this. So we have. Let's say that this is Let's say that this is R. So let's call this angle R. Okay. Let's say that this is P. So we're gonna call this angle P. And let's say that this angle right here is 58 degrees. All right. And let's say that this one is, what letter we could use for this one right here? What letter? We could use a letter here. We have P, R. What letter we could use here? Anyone have any favorites? Anyone and name and
We
start?
should use J. We should use J. Just because.
Why, that's biased.
Yeah.
That's very biased. Uh, let's use Q. I don't think no one there. Name start with Q. Yeah.
Q in my name, so it's okay.
Okay, it's okay. All right, not too bad. All right. I wonder where Amaya is. Is Maya look like she ducking too.
Don't call her Maya. Don't call her Maya too loud. I already spent all day with her. It's okay.
Wait, Amaya is in your class?
And you
Yes,
do.
she is very Maya stressed me.
Nobody's be stressing you.
Oh, she it is.
Oh, she in here, exactly.
Yeah, I am. Get catch.
I literally just say, let me call Amaya. See where she is. Wow.
No.
Wow. And then she say, "Oh, don't call her Mayo. Don't call her Mayo."
Y'all don't mind Jason here.
Wait, Jason is
Don't
in.
mind.
I love
Y'all
you
literally
all.
is
Don't
one of
mind me. I
P
love
people
you.
for real?
Yes, sir.
What? I had no idea. Why y'all conceal that from me like that? You didn't even let me know.
You must to present the class and be like, guess what, everybody? As soon as-
Oh my goodness. Y'all remind me of who? I think Zion and Rosaria. Zion, is that true? And you and Rosaria Bennett in the same school or something like that?
Yeah, we have one class together.
Okay, yeah, they have one class together. They go to the same school, so that means that they wear the same uniform and see the same teachers. That must be so cool, right? Right, Miss Zion?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. I figured you was gonna respond like that. That's exactly why I picked one.
D, if you see Jason very quiet, she probably ain't paying attention, so calling her a lot.
Uh-huh.
Calling
Okay.
her a lot.
All right.
She probably should be.
Maya, you,
That's true.
you,
You're
everything
right.
cool.
That's true.
I
Everything so cool.
I should do that. You're right. Make sure she's paying attention. You and I, because she didn't miss yesterday.
Exactly.
She didn't miss yesterday
For no reason, but anyway.
for reasons that are beyond me. Some but phone mess up or something
Life
like
wasn't life yesterday.
that. She was depressed. Ah, okay, so we have P and 58. I had to change it because I want those two lines to be parallel. And this is 48 and 48 degrees. And then we have Q here. And I think that's it. So, oh, and R. Let's not forget, lest I forget R. And so we're gonna say that these two are parallel lines. Okay, good. So I think we're ready. So we have the shape of the structure here that we're looking at. And tell me, what is the name of a polygon that you see? Polygon that you see. Can someone tell me? What is the name of the polygon that you see? No one can tell me what a polygon that they see? Wow. Come on. Um, my seniors. Say it again.
Triangle.
That sounds like someone guessing. That's a guess or that's a you like for sure, you know.
Man, that's a triangle.
That's a triangle. Okay. Yes, that's a triangle. That's a polygon that we see the three-sided figure, which is a triangle. It's within it's a part of the shape that we drew. So we want to calculate in light of what we have, we want to calculate the size of a angle P. So I want to know the size of angle P. And after that I want to know the size of angle. It's supposed to be lowercase because that's how it typically is, lowercase. Then I want the size of angle Q. And then after that I want the size of angle R. Okay, so we're gonna attempt these questions and let's see if we could do them. So let's begin. So we want the size of angle P first. Okay, so angle P is this angle right now. That's angle P. Does anyone have any idea of how we could get angle P? That's the first one they asked us, the size of angle P. Yes, Destiny, your hand is raised. Go ahead.
I think we could get angle P by what you call it? I think angle P is 58. I don't really know.
You think angle P is 58? No. That's not correct, but thank you for trying. Should I call names or y'all gonna help me before I start calling names? Cause I got plenty. Go ahead, Deja.
Um, add this star thing at the at the right angle, kind of the. Wait, which one we finding first?
P.
Uh,
Wait,
didn't you
Deja.
say
Wait,
two?
Deja. Wait, before you answer, let me give someone else a try, because you might get it right. And so
Okay.
I want you to spill the beans. Yes, yeah, you might get it right. So let me see. Lachey, are you there with me? Lachey Kito? Where's Lachey? Where Lachey is? Lachey, are you there? I didn't from Lachey. How about you, Mr. Bethel? You want to try it? How are you going to get P?
Pardon?
How are you going to get angle P?
I guess it's 58.
You guessed at 58. Okay. Drexwell, Miller, any
I don't
thoughts?
know. Oh,
Any
Oh, I
thoughts?
lied.
You lie?
58 and 48?
I want angle P. Angle P. This one. The same angle. Mr. Miller, Drexwell Miller. Any thoughts on how we can get that? P.
Looking at how the two lines parallel, but I don't think that's see. I don't answer. I don't answer.
Alright, no problem.
360 take away 58.
360 take away 58. No.
How
No.
about 180?
180.
180 what?
Take away
180 degrees, take away 58.
Alright.
50. You know?
Alright. Okay. Deja, you agree with them or what? What do you think?
Yes, at 180, at least I think.
Okay, that's what Deja says. Deja agree with y'all. But why? Why would we subtract 180 from 58? Like, what's the reason?
Oh, if it's two numbers. Because triangle equals after 180.
But these are not inside the triangle. P and 58 are not in the triangle. They're not inside. They're outside.
I feel like you add up 180, 58, and 48. No?
180.
On a straight line.
Say it again.
It's on a straight line.
Well, they're on a straight line, but they're not at a common point. So.
It looks like half a quadrilateral, to be honest.
It looks like half a quadrilateral. Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, like say you didn't wasn't wearing for the top and you wasn't wearing for the side. It does look like half a quadrilateral, and I know quadrilateral equals C60.
Okay. Interesting thought. I never thought about that, but it does look like a half a quadrilateral, but that's still ain't the reason why.
I have I think
yeah, go ahead.
I'm not sure though. Wouldn't like the angle on the side of P be the same as 58 degrees? Would it? Yeah, right there. Would that not be 58 degrees? And then you would minus 180 because, well, straight line, 180 degrees. So
why would why would this be 58?
Parallel line. I'm looking at the parallel. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not sure if I'm right.
Yes. Okay. First of all, let me assure you that I never saw that, but that's excellent. That's absolutely true. That's correct. We could say that these two are, the same. They are equal. I just want to know why. You haven't given me the reason why, but they are equal, right? But there's a simpler way. We don't have to go through all those steps. It's a simpler way. Angel, anything from you on that side?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Excuse me, Mr.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
You see where P is, right?
Yeah.
Like that shape is like a parallelogram.
Say parallelogram.
Like
it does.
And they add up to 180?
They add up to 180. You asked me or you
telling me?
Yeah, are you telling me?
So you telling me?
Telling
me, man. Alright, let's get to it then. So
excuse me, Mr. Petit, did you explain it already?
No, I just asking for ideas. Alright, so let me explain it properly so that you all can get it. I don't know if you ever heard the concept before. Some of you have, most definitely. But there is something called corresponding angles. Okay. And Deja, where's my belt? You should notice. You should notice, Deja. Where's she? And
Pardon?
I say you should notice.
I did?
Yes, you're supposed to notice. Corresponding angles. That's not the correct, that's the co-interior angles. Remember we did this, Deja, like summer days?
Yes, sir. That's why I said it was equal 180.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me why.
Well, I didn't remember this, but I said something.
Well, that's true. That's true. Alright, so co-interior angles. So let me explain that. So if we look at this, right? This is gonna be very useful for this question. So when we look at co-interior angles, look at it. Co-interior angles add up to 180. So if we look at it, right, you see we have a parallel line, we have a transversal, and we have another parallel line. Notice that co-interior angles usually form like a C. If we notice, right, you could see a C. So here's the C. They usually form like a C. You see it? Hopefully you see it. That's a C. And so the idea is that the angles on the inside, so G, right, and H, those two angles, they must add up to 180 degrees. So let me do it again. So we have, let me highlight it. Let me choose a color that is distinct. So notice, look at the C again. You can see it right there, right there, and right there. That's the C. Do we see the C? Can we see?
Like that?
Yeah, that's a C. Yes, write it, please. Write this down. And then so we have another C. This one is backwards though. There's another
Right
C.
now, co-interior angle.
Hold on, we writing the notes and
Writing the notes?
out.
Yes, you're writing notes as well. Yes. And then
Excuse me, just take a picture. I
I
got
did
it.
no plan for the pictures.
yes, sir. And so notice the C and the C again and the C right there. All right, so that's what we're looking at. So this is a C. So the angles, the two angles in the middle, so H and G, those must add up to 180 degrees because they are co-interior angles. And co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So that is how we're going to do it. So that once we have these two angles in there, we have the C that is forming, they're going to add up to 180 degrees. Both of them must add up to 180 degrees. That's like, so I and J equals to 180 degrees. G and H equals to 180 degrees. Same thing right there, G and H equals 180 degrees. Now, if we look at the example that we have, they sort of different. So they haven't drawn this one like how we have it, but even this one could work. So we have, what we have in our case, we have, let me see how it's drawn. One moment. We have, the thing is, we have, sorry.
I wasn't even finished writing the
No, I didn't go. I didn't finish. Okay, so we have, in this case, we have a transversal, and we have one parallel line, another parallel line. And so this angle right here, right, along with this angle right here, so let's call this one A, and let's call this one B. They must add up to what? A plus B must add up to what?
180?
They must add up to 180 degrees, okay? Because they are co-interior angles, all right? So co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. That's very important. Once we could form the C, and we could form the C here, even though it's kind of you know, weird looking or backwards, you know, but you can see the C because look, we have, well, that's not a good highlighter. So we have something like this in the right eye showing properly. Let me see, try blue. So we have this, then go down and go down. So that's the C, all right? So we have the C here, the C shape, and the angles on the inside, or we call co-interior angles, and they must add up to 180 degrees, okay? So let me, Dylan, how you doing, Dylan? Where's Dylan? Dylan, are you there? I'm not hearing from Dylan. Mr. Bean, are you there?
Roger.
All right. Missed you yesterday. I was like, I know someone missing. And I checked my register. I said, okay, yeah, Mr. Bean. Didn't see him yesterday. Next we have
John Anderson.
yes, Jordan angles as well. Take a picture of it for me, please, because I'm going over to the next slide right now to do the questions. All right, so let's move on.
I trying to take a picture now.
Go ahead.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, Chris Ramming, how you doing? How was your day?
You like we can take a picture. Might just read someone drop that in the chat. Because right now my phone dead. I don't even feel like putting that.
All right, that's who's that speaking? That sound like Michael.
It is.
It is Michael. All right, Michael. All right, let me help you, Michael. Take a screenshot. Okay. All right, so oh, okay, let's see if I can find the pictures. Where's that? Okay, right up. Okay, it should be right there inside the chat for you. All right, so good. So what do we know about P and 58? Can someone tell me? What can we say about P?
They're the same.
They're the same? No, they're not the same. What do we know about P and 58? P and 58. What we just saw.
They could probably corresponding.
They are not corresponding. I didn't say corresponding.
Co-interior.
They are co-interior angles. Right? So they form a C. So we're gonna form the C right now. Look at the C forming right there. So we have a C formation right up. And so what we know about that is that they add up to 180 degrees. So P and 58 add up to 180 degrees. So if you want to know what P is,
See it inside the chart.
You want to see it inside the chart?
No, sir.
No? Someone say no, I don't see it inside the chart.
No, I ain't coming from the chart yet.
Oh, that's because I only messaged it to Rashad and A. All right. So let me open it. Send it right now. All right, it should be there right now. All right, so P and 58 add up to 180 degrees. So if you want to figure out what P is, that's going to be P equals to, someone help me, 180 degrees minus what? 58 degrees?
58.
What is 180 degrees minus 58? Let's see. 180 minus 58. We know that 10 minus 2 is, sorry, 10 minus
122.
2, someone say 122. Okay. 7 minus 5 is 2. So it is exactly 122. Very good. It's going to be equal to 122 degrees. And Bino, are you there, Bino?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What's the reason? Why can we do this? What's the reason why this is the answer? You have any idea, or you want to pass the question?
Because the two parallel lines equals 180, so we take away 58.
Because co-interior angles add up to what, Mr. Bino?
180 degrees.
Very good. And what angles are co-interior angles in this question? The P and what else?
The 58 degrees.
58 degrees. Very good. So the reason is that co-interior angles add up to what?
It didn't show up in the chat, yeah?
What? Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I looked inside the chat, it didn't show up.
Who is that speaking?
Terrell.
Terrell. Okay, Terrell. Take a screenshot of your own then.
I think you're supposed to click on it.
You have to click on the screenshot though. You have to click on it. It ain't gonna just show up as a picture. Alright. Are we good, Mr. Terrell?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Okay, so while he's doing that, let me ask Miss Natalia. How you doing, Natalia? Natalia Watson, are you there? I'm not hearing from Natalia. How about you, Noah? I'm not hearing from Noah or Natalia.
Pardon me?
Yes, Noah. How you doing?
I understand a little bit.
You understand a little bit? Okay. All right. What part is confusing for you? What part you don't understand? You don't get? Or you came late?
I was doing something while you was doing it too.
Oh, okay. So you're not clear on certain things. Okay. So let me explain it again. So what I told them was that if we look at P and if we look at 58, those two angles are co-interior angles, right? And co-interior angles basically mean that look at P, it's on the inside, right? And look at 58, it's also on the inside. So those two angles must add up to 180 degrees. Now, are you there?
Yeah, sir.
You get that? So P and 58 must add up to what? 100 and what?
22.
No, P and 58 must add up to 100. Must add up to what number?
158.
No, P and
180.
yes, they must add up to 180. Okay, so P and 58 must add up to 180 degrees. So if they need to be added to 180, if when we add them we get 180 degrees, we already know that 58 is here, and we have to figure out what is P. But we're trying to figure out what is P such that when we add them together, they give us 180 degrees. And so when we look,
P is 122 degrees.
yes, P is 122 degrees, because if you add 122 degrees to 58, you get 180
That
degrees.
gives us 180.
Yeah, so P is 122 degrees. That's the first thing. All right, any questions on that before I move on to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about you?
Excuse me, it wasn't a clear screenshot what I did take, so I can take it over with my phone, please.
Sure, no problem, Terrell. Okay, are we good, Mr. Terrell?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Thank you as well. Okay, so Natalia, are you there, Natalia? Watson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I wasn't there only for a minute. Just wondering, do you understand how we got P is 122 degrees?
I think
You think? All right. What do we know about P and 58? What type of angles are they?
you asking me.
Yeah, I asking you. What do we know about them? What must these two angles add up to? P and 58. What must they add up to? Have any idea?
Angle.
These two angles, P and 58. If we look at this, we said that these two angles, because they are co-interior angles, you see, they are co-interior angles always add up to 180 degrees. So if we look at P and 58, they are co-interior angles. So what must they add up to, Natalia?
258.
No. Look at it again. We have co-interior angles always add up to 180 degrees. So for example, A and B, A must add up to 180, G and H, they must add up to 180 degrees. Every time we have the C formation, they must add up to 180 degrees. So we have P and 58 on this side, right? P and 58. P, angle P, and angle 58. What must they add up to?
180.
Very good, 180 degrees. So if we already know that 58 here, how are we gonna get what P is? If we trying to make them add up to 180 degrees, what must we do? We must what?
Subtract.
Very good. Subtract 180 from what?
58.
100.
Very good. So 180 degrees minus 58 degrees is going to give us 122. And that's how we got that P is equal to 122 degrees. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, excuse me. Now let's do Q, angle Q. All right, so we already know that this is 58, this is 48. We need angle Q. Oh, angle Q is interesting. But not hard. Pretty easy to be honest. Um, well, kinda easy, kinda. Eh, mm, yeah, okay, yeah. It's not incredibly easy, but it's just two steps. Okay. All right. So angle Q. Any ideas for angle Q? We're trying to get angle Q here.
You have to subtract 180 by 122 and add your answer by 58.
No, 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 no. That wouldn't work. Um, go ahead. Try.
This look like vertically opposite angles to me.
It
To
look
be
like what?
honest, I shall be right, but it looked like vertically opposite angles. Like 58, and that open piece should be 58, and then 48, and then that open piece should be 48, and then you add this together, and you subtract that from 180, and then you should get Q.
Most definitely. That will work. That definitely will work. Okay, so very good idea. She said that she used the idea of vertically opposite angles, and I don't know if you all know of vertically opposite angles, but I'm sure what you mean by vertically opposite angles. So will we keep that? Um, So vertically opposite angles, For those who do not know, this will be mean by vertically opposite angles. I want something. And vertically opposite angles are always equal. All right. So this is a good one.
Right.
Yeah. So if we look at this, well, you know what? I don't want this to take too much of your time. So only write what I have on this screen. All right. Don't worry about these pink ones because it could take too much time for you all. Just focus on what I have on this one, on this main screen. Yes, Miss Destiny, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pizzy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for angle that is vertically opposite, right?
Yeah.
What if it has no degrees or what? So would you have to take one at it if it's like 4 angles? Would you have to take 180 in the way work?
Okay, so with this one, you can see exactly how we're gonna do it to get Q, right? Because let me show you what vertically opposite angles means first, and then I can answer your question. Okay?
I was meaning the one that you say we had the A, and the BB.
Yeah, I
The
can.
next one that you was putting on the screen.
Good. I can explain that right now. Okay. All right. Okay, Destiny. I know internet is frequent. All right. So with this one, um, this is how vertically opposite angles work. So with vertically opposite angles, we have um a line going this way and a line also going this way, and it forms 4 angles. All right. We have this angle. We could call this one angle A. This angle right there, angle A. And if you notice, right, it is opposite to this angle, right? Now, when you have it like this, where directly opposite the other one is another angle directly opposite, it is the other angle. We call them vertically opposite angles. So A and A are vertically opposite angles. And the same thing is true for B and B. So if we notice, we have one angle here. This is B, right? And we have another angle here, which is also B. Look at them. Their sides are exactly the same. They are vertically opposite angles. And vertically opposite angles, look, if we look directly over there, over here, vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. Okay, so this one is directly over. So vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, so that's what I mean by vertically opposite angles. So I could also do it another way. So this is the way I usually typically explain it. So if we have this one right here, so like an X, and we have this one, let's call this one angle A. Which one is the vertically opposite angle? Is it the one which one is vertically opposite to angle A? Is it the one in red? Is that vertically opposite angle? If it is that vertically opposite to angle A? This one in red.
No, sir.
No,
No,
definitely not. How about the one in green?
no, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
definitely not. Well, how about the one in yellow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, most
Yes.
definitely. So that angle is angle A. That's also equal to angle A. So the one in yellow is vertically opposite to angle A. It's directly opposite it. So this is angle A. They have the
We
same
have to
side.
write this too.
No, you don't have to write this side. Just only the thing I have in on this slide. Okay. And then we have angle B. So this one here is B. And the one that's vertically opposite to it would be also here as well. This is B. Okay. So A and A, B and B, they are vertically opposite. So if we go to our diagram, we notice that 58 is going to be vertically opposite to what angle? 58. It's going to be vertically opposite to what angle? Which one? Is it, let me give you options. Is it the one in the red asterisk? Is it the one in the blue asterisk? Or is it the one in the purple asterisk? Which one is 58 vertically opposite to?
Yes, sir.
Which
The
one?
one in the
Which one?
The blue.
blue.
Which one?
I'm going with the one in the blue.
She said the one in the blue. Anyone else?
I'm pretty sure it's the one in the red. I'm
Pretty
just
sure
saying.
the one in 58, not 48, 58 is vertically opposite to which angle? The one in the blue, the green, the blue, the red, or the purple?
I pick blue.
Think blue. Let me ask. Jazaria, are you there?
Blue.
Someone said blue.
Yes, sir.
Good. Is 58 vertically opposite? 58 is vertically opposite to what angle? The one in the blue, the red, or the purple?
The blue.
You think the purple? You think the blue? Okay. How about you,
That's,
Jay? Who I could ask?
that's a
Mike.
petite.
Yes, mom.
You should ask Jason Eek.
Yeah, I should ask. Jason Eek. 58 is
Oh
vertically
my
opposite.
lord, what is your problem?
On your phone. You know you want your
What phone if it crack?
Oh yeah.
Don't remind me about it, man. Anyway, I think it's the blue.
You think it's the blue? All right, you think it's the blue? All right. Favor. What you think? 58 is vertically opposite to what? Which one? The one in the red, the blue, or the purple? Miss Favor, are you there?
Yes, sir.
58 is vertically opposite to which angle? The one in the red, the blue, or the purple?
The blue.
The blue. She think the blue. All right. And let me ask. Who should I ask? Someone who I don't hear from at all. I see Rashad today. I see even Sean today. That's disturbing. Oh, Divine. Let me ask Divine. I bet he's asked anything. 58 is vertically opposite to what angle? The one in the red, the blue, or the purple? Divine.
The blue.
The blue. Okay, the baby blue. Okay. 58 is vertically opposite to that. All right, that's correct. So it is actually the baby blue. Okay, so 58 is vertically opposite to that. So that means that, so we have to pay very close attention. I'm sorry. So that means that this angle right there is actually 58 degrees because vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, so it's going to be equal to 58 because vertically opposite angles are equal. So this one is 58 degrees. Now 48. 48 is vertically opposite. This one is for Mr. No. Let me ask Zaria. I don't hear from you like that. 48 now. 48 is vertically opposite to which one? Which angle? The one in the red or the one in the purple? Zaria.
The one in the red.
The one in the red. Okay, Zaria says the one in the red. Otessa. 58 is vertically opposite. Sorry, 48 is vertically opposite to which angle? The one in the red or the purple?
What you say?
48 degrees is vertically opposite to what angle? The one in the red or the purple?
Purple.
Purple? Where's... Okay, this is a good person to ask right now. Divine, are you there? Where she is? Where are you, Divine? Where she is? Divine. Divine Johnson, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm talking about 48. Is 48 vertically opposite to the angle in the red or the angle in purple?
I want to say red,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like it's more on purple
Okay, why you say that?
because it's like facing it, I guess.
It's facing it. Remember we say vertically opposite? Let's look at vertically opposite. Look at A and A. You see that they are directly in line. You see that? And if you look at B and B, they are directly in front of each other. Okay? So, and if we look at A and A in this one, they are directly in front of each other. Same thing with B and B. They are directly in front of each other. So if we look at 48, which one is it directly facing? The one in the red or the one in the purple?
Red.
Exactly, the one in the red. How about you, Aaliyah? What you think, Aaliyah Archer? Is it the vertically opposite, the one in the red or the one in the purple?
Yeah, so the red.
The red. Okay, that's good. Um, and Rikia Rule, are you there?
Yes.
48 is vertically opposite to which angle? The one in the red or the one in the purple?
Red.
Okay, you guessing or are you sure?
Pardon?
You're guessing or are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. How about you, Natalia? What you think? 48 is vertically opposite to which angle? The one in the red or purple?
The red.
The red one for sure. So
Yes, sir.
very good. So 48 is vertically opposite to the one in the red. So that means that it's going to be 48 degrees right here. So this is 48 degrees. Okay, so we have 48 on this side. So this angle right there is 48 degrees. Sorry. Based on the fact that we have vertically opposite angles are equal. So we have this angle here is 48 degrees, right? The angle in blue is 58 degrees. We're still trying to figure out what is Q. So how are we going to figure out what Q is? We know that on the one side we have 48 and the other side we have 58. How are we going to figure out what Q is? So what is Q?
I think you have to add it.
Add what?
48 plus 52.
Add 48 and 58 and then do what with the answer?
I mean 58, sorry.
Good. Add 48 and 58 and then do what with the answer?
Subtracted by 122. No,
No, not 122, no.
180.
180. Why 180?
Because all of the angles add up to 180.
Very good. Angles on a straight line. So if we look at this, right? If we have a straight line and we have a common point, so say we have this common point right there, and this is A, this is B, and this is C. So we have a straight line and we have a common point. Mr. Drexel, what can we say about the angles A, B, and C? What must they add up to?
Pardon?
What can we say about angles A, B, and C? What must they add up to?
A, B, and C must add up to 180
180. Why?
because they're on a straight line
Angles on a straight line add up what?
or are equal to 180
Angles on a straight line add a common
or a common point.
point. Very good. They must add up to 180 degrees. Mr. Bain, any questions on that?
Everything clear?
Everything to that. Okay, good. So that means that in order to get Q, what must we do? Can someone tell me what must we do to get Q? We must do what?
Add 58 and 48 and then subtract your answer by 108. 180.
Very good. So we're going to add 58 and 48, then subtract our answer from 180 degrees to get Q. So it's going to be 180 degrees
You have
minus.
two A's. It's supposed to be ABC.
Why do I have two A's? This is A, B, C.
No, I mean angle. The angle. Calculate the side of.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Angle B. So this is going to be 48 degrees plus what? 58 degrees. That's going to be equal to, so Q is going to be equal to 180 degrees. What is 48 and 58 added together?
106.
106. Shalice, are you there? Shalice, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How come I never could hear from you? What's happening?
I want.
Say it again. Where's Shalice? Shalice, are you there? I thought I had her. Who is Zoom user?
That was me. I forgot to change my name.
Oh, hey, Nakari. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. Where's Shalice? Are you there, Shalice? I don't know. I never could hear from Shalice. That's concerning. So 48 and 58. Right, so if we add them together, we have 8 plus 8 is what? 16. And then
Yes, sir.
5 plus 5 is 10, so we have 106. Right, 106, 106. Right, Q is going to be equal to, what is 108 minus 106? That's going to be what?
74.
We got 74. Okay. 180 minus 106.
74.
Someone got 74. This is going to be 7. It's going to be 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 0 is 7. It's going to be 74 degrees. Is correct. All right, so Q is equal to 74 degrees. Good. Any questions on that for me? Shalice, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was saying, how come I could barely hear from you?
I know.
I rarely hear from you in class. Did you send your notes from yesterday? Shalice? Yeah, I don't know. I barely hear from her. All right. Oh, hey, Deshay. How you doing, Deshay? Oh, my phone ain't working. Mic is not working. Okay. All right. Shazman, any questions for Q so far?
I have no questions.
Okay, good. Serenity, any questions for me? Serenity, any questions for me? Serenity, I'm not hearing from Serenity. Diamond, are you there? Hello, Diamond, are you there? I really could hear from Diamond as well. Diamond is another one. Michael, are you there?
Oh, angle Q. You given the reason.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's give the reason. Okay. So remember we already explained it. What's the reason? We said what? Why did we do it? We say it's two reasons actually. The first reason is that we said that vertically opposite angles are what? Are equal. And the second reason is that what? Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. So those are the two reasons. Number one, vertically opposite angles are equal. And number two, angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. Those are the two reasons for B. Right now we're going to go to angle R. So angle R. So angle R is within the triangle. Any thoughts on how we're going to get angle R? It's within the triangle. Excuse me. Any thoughts, ideas? Anyone? How can we get angle R? Everyone afraid to speak. Okay, so let me point out someone. Deshaun, are you there? All right, another one from Deshaun. Shazman, what you think? Angle R. Any ideas from you? How are we gonna get angle R?
Well, I go wait till you do it.
You go tell. But any ideas? Any thoughts? No. All right, I know we could save the dates. I know we could save the day for us right now. Zion.
I don't know.
You don't know. You know I was gonna call for you, right?
I felt it coming.
You felt it coming, yeah, for sure. You know you was Wonder Woman. I know what to ask. Amaya, you don't have to tell me. Jasonique.
Hello.
Save the day for us, please. How you gonna get R? Any thoughts? Yes, Jason. Are you there? Yes, he is. How about Mike? Probably just on. And okay. What I could ask? Help me out.
180 take away 122.
180 take away 122. That's a why? Okay, why would you say that? 180 take away 122. What you thinking?
I don't know. It was an educated guess.
Just a hypothesis was a guess. Okay. Draxwell, I see your mic open. You wanna take a shot at it?
Yeah, it would be 180 minus the sum of 48 and 58.
Why 48 and 58?
I think it's 48 and 48.
48 and
Because
48.
I just staring at this parallel line you have here.
You
So
like
the
the
fifth, the
parallel.
fifth, yeah. So the
You like the
58 on the outside of the B inside, that
The same
inside
thing
bar.
with Matthew said in the chat. That's what I think.
You say this 58 must be what?
You have to be inside
Oh,
too.
this 58 must also be
Yeah,
58?
yeah. That's what I think.
What did you believe?
Yes. Am I right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I know I right. Right. Yeah,
Maybe.
add that in 48 minus 180. That's the answer for R.
Maybe. Who knows? The world may never know. Anyone else want to give it a try?
You want me to try?
Yeah, try it.
Okay. 180, open bracket, 128 plus 1 minus, plus 106, open bracket, close bracket.
Oh, no.
I could try.
Go ahead, try.
180 minus 122.
I feel like it's 180
180
and
minus 122.
58 and 48.
Say it again.
Minus 120. 180 minus 122.
180 minus 122.
48 plus 48 minus 180.
No.
180 minus 48 plus 58. No.
No.
180, open bracket, 48 plus 58 plus 122, close bracket.
No. All right, so there's a notion that we must also look at, right? So we looked at what? We looked at co-interior angles, we looked at vertically opposite angles. Let me show you something. There's something we call corresponding angles. I'm surprised Deja didn't say this. Deja, I didn't make it. Deja.
As I answered the last question, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to do it again. I want to give everybody a chance.
Okay, what's your guess is?
Well, okay. 122 is a vertically opposite angle, so I put 122 up there, then I slap you straight line, I subtract 122 from 180, and that should give me 58, I think, and then you add the two of them together and subtract that from 180, and, well, add the two of them together, you get 106, and then subtract from 180, you get 74, so I'd be 74, at least I think.
What do you think? Well.
So, yeah, I agree.
You agree, Mr. Drexel?
Yes, sir.
Quick to agree with that.
Yeah, 74 is the answer.
All right.
I would like to see it working.
You would like to see it working? All right.
Sir.
All right. Yeah, well, too smart for me. Corresponding angles. So I like this picture because this is this sums it all up. So if you wanna do well for geometry questions, you have to know these three. Okay. Today we only looked at the interior angle, the co-interior angle, and we're gonna look at the corresponding one. The alternating one forms a Z. We haven't done that today, but we have done it before. But today I'm only gonna focus on this one.
Right. Take a picture.
Just take a screenshot of that. You don't have to write this. You don't have to write this. I told you only focus on what's on this slide, okay? But this is something that you must see. So the idea here is that if we have corresponding angles, they form a F. So they are equal to each other. So if we have one parallel line, right, another parallel line right here, this angle A right here, this is at we'd say, okay, so if this one is on top of it, this one is at the bottom, right? Is at the bottom right. Okay, with respect to this parallel line. Okay, so with respect to this parallel line, angle A is at the bottom right. And if we look at this parallel line as well, angle B is also to the bottom right. Isn't it not? You understand that? The bottom right, bottom right. Both of them are to the bottom right. Do we understand that? Or I need to explain it again?
Could you explain it again for me, please?
Sure, no problem. Look at this. So we have this parallel line, and this one is at the top. This part is the top of the parallel line. This one here would be the bottom of the top. Right now. That's on the bottom of the
bottom.
That'll be the bottom. Good. So this one is the top, this one at the bottom. So if I do a line like this one is the top, this one is the bottom, right? Good. So this angle right here is at the bottom. Now this side is the left. So this side is the what? Right here.
Right.
The side is the right. Good. So this right here, this angle, call it A, is at the bottom right. Now I'm gonna do it again. I have another parallel line. This one is the top, this one is at the bottom. So if I do an angle here, let's call that B. This is at the bottom what?
Bottom.
The bottom right. So angle A and angle B, we call them corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal to each other. So A is equal to B. Okay? So let's go back to our shape. Just like how Mr. Drexel was saying, you keep on calling it parallel lines, but the correct term is corresponding angles. But the idea is...
I apologize.
Sure, no, but the idea is correct still. This is a parallel line. This is also parallel to that same line because we see the arrows going there. And they are going in the same direction. So if this is 58 right here, right? This is, with respect to this parallel line, this is also, if we look at it carefully, if we really look at it, we have this parallel line right here. We would say that this one is to the bottom right. Because if we look at it, this is the parallel line. This stuff here is on top of it. Like you could ignore. Let me see something. Let me see if we're doing this right. Essentially, what we have. Okay. Before I give you all that, we have this line and this line. Yeah. It's okay. The transversal just going like exactly yeah, okay. This one is to the bottom, right? Okay. And if we look at this one right here, this one is also to the bottom, right? And so they are equal to each other, okay? So this one here is bottom right, this one here is bottom right. So the same angle right there is to the bottom right. F shape. Yeah, we can see the F shape as well. Line, transversal line. So transition running across, yes. Good. So this one is to the bottom right with respect to what? with respect to, if we go here, let me see something. Yeah, with respect to the parallel line. Yeah, good. So this one is to the bottom right with respect to this same parallel line and the transversal. So bottom, this is at the bottom, because this one here would be on top of it. This one is at the bottom of it. So this is the top, this is the bottom. Let me do my, this one is to the top, this one is to the bottom. This one is at the bottom, this one's at the top. The same thing would be over here. Bottom, top, bottom, top. And it's the bottom right because this side is the right side, this side is the left side. This side is the right side, this side is the left side. So if this is 58, remember corresponding angles are equal. So if this is 58, what can we say about this side right here? That must also be what? 58 as well. 58 degrees. Because if this is 58, this is also 58. So that means that R, and R is in a triangle. So R and 58 and 48, all of them must add up to 180 degrees. So in order to get angle R, it's going to be equal to 180 degrees minus 58 plus 48 degrees. And so R, therefore, is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus, what is 58 plus 48?
106.
106.
Same 106. And so R is going to be equal to what? 70. 74 degrees. The same thing as the same thing as angle B. But the reason is different because number one, the reason is because corresponding angles are equal. And the second reason is because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Alright, so that's how we would do these two. And before I move on to the next example, any questions on how we got P, Q, or R from anyone? Any questions? Let me
I
know.
have a question on how to get R.
Go ahead.
So you
Go ahead.
so you're allowed to add 58 and 54, and then you have to take away it from 180.
Yeah, so 58 and 48, we add them together and we subtract them from 180 to get what R is. Because at the end of the day, R, 58 and 48 must all add up to 180 degrees. Because we're in a triangle, so they must all add up to 180 degrees. So please bear that in mind for me. Anyone else?
When we coming off this topic?
I think that this would be our only section because we're already at 7:30. We have another example to do and then we gotta go into the exercises. Which
Yeah.
one?
Let's see, since the fatigue, what subject we have after this?
Health and general science. Just like every Tuesday. Oh, cool! I didn't know you could do that. All right, so let's look at another example. So we call this angle R. We're gonna call this P. And we're gonna call this one Q. So P, R, and Q.
Can you go back please so I can screenshot because I can't like get it. Can you screenshot it?
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's say that this one is 65. So this one
I'm
is,
sorry, but I didn't get the screenshot.
all right, no problem. All right, so let's try it on our own. So let's say that this one is 65 degrees, 45 degrees, and we have Q and we have P. So let's do it again. So you want to calculate the size of angle P. Okay, so help me out. How are we going to figure out the size of angle P? What's angle P going to be equal to? Remember from last time. P is equal to what? Say it again.
180 minus
180. 45.
Very good. 45, not 45. 180 degrees minus what?
65.
65 degrees. Why? Why? Because these are what co-interior what?
Going to your angle add up to the 180 degrees.
Very good. Co-interior angles out at 180 degrees.
My bad.
All right. So that's how we get that one. So 180 degrees minus 65. Shalice, are you there? Once again, I do not hear from Shalice. I don't know where they be. If they ain't in class. It don't make no sense. Diamond, where are you? Nope, don't hear from Diamond either. Alright, so we borrowed is gonna be 10 minus 5, which is 5. 7 minus 6 is
1.
1. Very good. 1 minus 0 is 1. So P equals to what?
115.
115 degrees. Very good. And then we have angle Q. And the reason why we get this is because we know that P and 65 must add up to 180 degrees. Okay, then we have angle Q. Angle Q. Now how are we going to get angle Q?
45 on the top and 45 on the bottom.
45 on the bottom. Well, we know that 65 and this angle here, so 65 and this angle is vertically opposite, so this is going to be 65 degrees, right? And then we have 45, which is also vertically opposite to that, so it's going to also be 45. So that means that Q is going to be equal to what?
65.
No.
45.
Look at your notes. Look at your notes. Q is going to be equal to 180
180.
degrees.
180.
180 degrees.
Minus open bracket. 45. Plus 65.
Very good.
Plus bracket.
Very good. Very good, Rainbow. Someone is listening. 65 plus 45 degrees. Now we're going to add them up. Dylan, are you there? Not hearing from Dylan. How about Deshaun? Not hearing from them either. Natalia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do 65 and 45.
Okay.
All right, what is 65 plus 45?
110.
All right, 5 plus 5 is 0. Sorry, 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10 again. This is 11. It's going to be 110 degrees. So 180 degrees minus 110 degrees. Okay, so that means like Q is going to be equal to what? What is 180 degrees minus?
70 degrees.
70 degrees.
70. Okay, thank you. 70. 70 degrees. All right. Miss Favor. You understand how we got Q?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about you, Josaria?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Nakari Johnson. How about you?
I'm good. I understand.
Okay. How about you, Serenity? Serenity, are you there? I'm hearing from Serenity. Terrell Neely, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand how we got Q?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Which part you don't understand?
The last part.
Last part?
Did we have to redraw the triangle?
Yeah, redraw the triangle, please. Because this is another example. Mr. Terrell, are you following me? Do you understand how we got 65 for
Yes,
this?
sir.
You understand how we got 65 for the side? Hello? Terrell, are you there?
Huh?
You understand how we got
Yes,
65
sir.
for the side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand how we got 45 for the side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what we do, we add the 65 and 45. If you add them two together, what do you get? If you add them two together, what you get? Mr. Terrell, if you add 65 and 45 together, what do you get?
110.
110? Yes, 110. And so we do 180 degrees minus 110, which is what? $180 minus 110.
70.
70. Then that's how we get to 70. All right, you understand that? Hello.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fine. I'm not hearing from Shalice inside the chat. I'm just wondering if she is on.
She right there. I tell her, she right here, but she understand. I tell her you need to help from her, because she right here sitting up in front of this computer, because I tell her I was going to call you.
Yeah.
She right here in here. You need to call her name and ask a question.
I am.
She right here with this, she looking at it and I asking her if she understands. She definitely crying because I rawing up. While you talking, she must be, you probably hear me rawing up.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure why she's not responding. Is she shy or what?
No, she's not shy. She's there crying because I rawing up.
Oh, okay.
I tell her you talking enough because she don't want me to talk to you. I tell her to call you anyhow.
Yeah.
Because I tell her paying for class, this ain't free.
Exactly.
So you need to ask question. If you don't understand, ask question.
Yeah, I don't like
even if you understand, ask a question. She right here looking at it.
Okay.
I tell her I was going to call you anyhow. She don't want.
Okay then. Thank you so much.
I don't know why she ain't asking questions, but ask her. She right there. Because I just finished out and I tell her I can call you as soon as class over.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Okay. Okay. Next up is angle R. So angle R. How are we gonna get that one?
You have to subtract 180 degrees, open bracket 65 plus 45, close bracket, if I write.
If you write. All right, let me ask. Antoine, are you there? I didn't hear from Antoine all night.
I'm here.
How about your sister? She duck out tonight or she here?
I'm here as well.
You sure? What happened yesterday?
I don't know.
Your brother say you was ducking, man. Your brother say you don't want to run no more.
I don't know why you said that. I really don't know why you said that.
Yeah. Your brother say you was right there laying down, chilling.
You just lie so much. I don't know.
Don't worry, just put it in your leg, you know? You can say that. But it's good to have you back. Any questions for me based on this?
No, sir, we understand.
Okay, that's good. All right, so 65. We have 65 here. What other side is equal to 65? We know this is 65. So what must this also be? Because this is 65, this is at the bottom right. So what must this one be?
65.
65 degrees as well. Good. Thank you. So you're 65, 45. So in order to get R, we must do what? Let me ask. Is Diamond here? Diamond, are you there? All right. I guess I have the call. Hello, Diamond, are you there? Okay, I'm not hearing from her, so I guess I have to call off my mom to figure out what's happening. Why she ain't in the class. And she's signing. If you're here and you're one moment, if you're here, let me make an announcement. If you're here and you sign in, one moment, Jason. If you're here and you sign in, please answer when I speak. Otherwise, I would think that you're not here or you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing during class. So please make sure if you're here, please answer when I call. All right, make sure I do that. All right. So we have R is equal to 180 degrees minus what? We're gonna say what? 65.
Open bracket 65 plus 45
Yes.
close bracket.
Very good. 65 degrees plus 45 degrees.
Question. You have to add the open. You have to add the brackets.
You have to add the one in brackets first before we. Yes, we have to add them first. So R equals to 180 degrees minus what is 65 plus 45? What's that? Say it again.
110.
Yeah, 110. So we got 110. So R is equal to 70 as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, excuse me. Okay. So are we ready for the exercise, or we need one more example?
I think I'm ready for the exercise.
Thank you, Ready? Okay.
One more example.
Who say one more example? No. Alright. Who said that? Trying to figure the voice. Who said they need one more example?
Aria.
Okay. Alright, so let's do it. Okay, so let's do maybe our last example, the third example. So I'm gonna duplicate. All
We
right.
have to write this next example.
No, if you feel like you don't need it, no, you don't have to write it again. Once you write the first two, that's fine.
Okay.
So you have P, R.
I wasn't even finished writing the 7.
Okay, finish it up.
Thank you.
Sorry. All right, let me call Diamond, Mom, see what she's saying, because I don't have from Diamond.
All right, you can change it now.
Good? Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good, so we have P, R.
No, finish that.
Doesn't finish that? Take a picture of it then,
Okay.
because we have to move.
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right, so we're gonna do this one. Let's say this we have say we have 55L, and let's say this was 35. All right, so angle P is gonna be equal to what? 180 degrees.
180 degrees.
Minus 55, because they are co-interior angles. What is 180 degrees minus 55? That's gonna give us what? No one did it yet? 180 degrees minus 55. Let's do it. So 180.
London.
Say it again.
125.
125. This is 10. This is 7. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. So 25 degrees.
25.
No, it's no, my bad. You're alright. It is 125. I misinput the 1L.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 125. It's 125 degrees. All right, so P is 125 degrees, and then we have angle Q. So Q is going to, where's Q? Q is here. So we know that Q is going to be equal to what? 180 degrees minus, we know that if this is 35, this right here must also be 35 because they're vertically opposite. And if this is 55, this must also be 55 degrees because they're vertically opposite. And we know 35 plus Q plus 55. All of them must add up to 180 degrees because angles at a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. So we add 35 and 55. Add them together. So Q is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus what? What is 35 plus 55? That's going to be what? 55, 35. 5 plus 5 is 0. Sorry, it's 10. And 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 9. Plus 1 is 9. So it's going to be 90. What is 180 degrees minus 90? What is 180 degrees minus 90? That is 90 degrees.
90.
90. And finally, we have R. And R is going to be equal to angle R equals to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. Sorry, minus what? 35 plus 35. 35 plus 55. $35 degrees plus 55. And so this is going to be equal to R, which is equal to 180 degrees. Let me change this. Make sure you can see it properly. So R is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus what? 90. And so R is 90 degrees. So this is, and the reason why we get 90 is because if we look at this, it's 55 right there, right? This one is 55. But this one must also be 55 because they are corresponding angles. And so we have R plus 55 plus 35. Add them all together, we get 180 degrees. So R, 55, and 35, if we add them all together, we get 180 degrees. Okay. So R plus 55 plus 35 all add up to 180 degrees. And so that's how we get that R is going to be equal to 35 plus 55, which is 90. 180 degrees rather, minus 180 degrees minus 35 and 55 to give us 90. Okay, so let's do the exercises now. So let's do it.
Don't move it yet. Nah.
Okay, sure enough. No problem. All right, Nakari, any questions for me?
No, sir.
How about you, Jadon? Any questions? Jadon Goodman, any questions for me? Not hearing from
No, I
you.
don't have any questions.
Okay. Serenity, any questions from you? Serenity, not hearing from Serenity. Zaria, we good?
Be good.
Okay, so let's do this exercise. We only have time for one because almost time for it's almost time for health science and general science. I didn't realize that this was gonna take this long, so I don't know if this ever happened to us before, where one question takes the entire class. All right, exercise number 1, geometry within a triangle. All right, so let's do this. Do this one on your own, and as we always do, put your answers inside the chat for me, and then we will do them together to close off the math class. So this one is P. Let's call this P. Let's call this R again. This is going to be, let's say, 42 degrees. Let's say that this is 33 degrees. And let's say that this is Q. All right, so we have 3 minutes to do that. Tell me what is angle P, Q, and R. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. And the timer has begun. All right, put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Mr. Terrell, you know what to do? Terrell Neely.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. Rakia, all is well. You know what to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about you, Serenity? Not hearing from Serenity. Otessa, are we there? You know what to do? Otessa, are you there? Okay. Do you know what to do, Otessa? Okay. All right. Noah, any questions from you? Noah and Natalia, any questions from you all too?
No, sir, I understand.
Okay, how about you, Noah?
No, sir.
You have, that means you don't understand? You have a question for me?
No, I understand.
All right. How about you, Michael?
Are you so good? I ain't gonna lie.
You good? Okay, that's
Are you
good.
so good?
All right, show off. Matthew, any questions for me based on this? And Jensen, Bethel, any questions? Mr. Bethel, are you there? I'm not hearing from Mr. Bethel. How about you, Jadon?
Yes, sir, I good.
Jasmine, any questions from you?
No, sir.
Okay. Jason, any questions?
No, sir.
All right, Karanik? Karanik Francis, any questions?
No question.
Okay, Dylan, are we there? I'm not hearing from Dylan at all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any questions from you based on this?
No, sir.
Okay, you ready for your answers inside the chat? Are you
Oh, not yet. I didn't do that yet.
Okay. I didn't see you yesterday. What happened, Dylan?
I got caught doing my homework, so it was a lot of homework, so I didn't was able to come to class yesterday.
Okay, sure, no problem. When it's like that, just message me to give me an update so I can know, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Um, all right. Angela Penaman, are you there? Oh, Shay. Shay, are you there? To Shay.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay, you ready for chance inside the chat? Or
No, my phone had lagged me off. I just rejoined.
okay. So you're gonna answer the questions right now?
Okay.
Okay. This is exercise that we did that we're on, and you do it on your own, and then you answer the questions based on what you understand, okay? To Shay.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday you was in there, right?
No, sir.
Okay, what happened?
I just have forgot.
Oh, we forgot. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Remember we have class on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are the 4 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have your number, so or do I? I think I have your mother number. I don't know if I have yours.
Okay.
When you send the picture, you have a phone?
Yep, my camera doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
The back no work.
Okay, but send me a message on my phone on my WhatsApp, so I could be able to
Uh-huh.
send you the. I will send you the video of yesterday's class that you missed. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. All right, Favor. Thank you for your answers, Matthew. Thank you, Karanik. Thank you, Otessa. Thank you, Angela. Frank Pong. Thank you, sir. Frank Pong. You sure those are the right answers? You sure? You sure? Sure.
Let me check again.
Check.
I put my answers inside the chat.
All right. Who's that speaking?
Terrell.
Terrell. Okay. Terrell, I see him. Shazman, how we looking?
I already put my answers in the chat.
That's good. Maya, what's happening?
I put my answers in the chat.
You did?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Copy and
Yeah, I
paste
did.
it.
No, sir.
You sure?
No, sir.
All right. Oh, so you're not sure? Okay, I understand. I got
I
it.
don't do plagiarism. I don't do plagiarism.
All right. Jason Nick, is that true?
Oh, listen.
Mine's lying.
No.
I put my answers in the chat.
All right. I believe Jason Nick.
Don't believe Jason. Nobody's lying more than all.
I believe Jason Nick.
People look me up. Her friends will say she is lie.
Oh my mercy. Mercy. Not Maya, man. But this one she's kind. Talking about different one, not her. This one she's tell the truth under all circumstances.
I will tell the truth for you.
Spend a whole day with her and you would rethink that answer.
So y'all
you're bi when
y'all school is virtual or face to face?
Face to face.
Okay, so you actually see a Maya all day. Alright, that must be good.
All living things. That's good.
Oh boy.
She acts tired, but she's the one who's come bothering people. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness. And then y'all have afternoon classes together. Oh my. Just to top it off. Oh my goodness. All right.
She doesn't follow me.
But on a serious note, though, to the question, Mr. P, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, we'll see for angle R.
Yes.
So you have 180 minus 42 plus 33, right? For that, not yeah. So not 33. I mean like 180 minus the answer minus next number. What is that next number?
What is that next number? Okay, so if we look at R, right? So angle R is the one inside this, right? The same angle. You agree? That's R. Right, Jason? Where is she? Okay, so in order to find R, we need to know what this angle is. Right here. And we need to know what this angle is. Once we know what these two angles are, then we could add them up and subtract them from 180 to get R. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what is this angle right here? The same one.
What it is by 42?
Say it again. The same one on the top right now.
Is that Q?
No, the same one. The same one right there.
That's Q.
No, that's not Q. We know that this one is 33.
Oh, that's the opposite. That's the same thing as P?
No, it is the same thing as 33. Okay, so they're vertically opposite.
So that would be.
So this is 33, right? Okay. You understand that this is 33? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Because it's vertically opposite to
Yes, sir.
This angle, right? Now, I need this one. How am I gonna get that?
180 subtracted by 42.
No, I need this one. So.
What is P?
Not P. I mean this one. Because I'm trying to find R, right? I need 33. I got that. But I also need this one. Now, in order for me to get that one, I know that this angle right here, if I do that vertically opposite, it's just gonna be what? This angle right here.
The same thing.
Which is what?
42.
42. So this one is 42 because it's vertically opposite. But if we look at this angle and that angle right here, they are what we call, so this angle right here 42 and this angle right here is also 42 because they are what we call corresponding angles. So this one right here is also 42 degrees. Why? Because look at it, they form like an F. So this one here is 42 degrees and this one right here is 42 degrees because they are corresponding angles. Do we understand that, Jason Nick? They're corresponding angles.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is 42 and this is 42. So now we know that this is 42 degrees, this is 33. So how are we going to get R?
$180 minus 180 minus 42. And this one is and Q answer.
No, not Q answer. 33. Because we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So we're gonna add 42 and 33 together to give us that answer that we're gonna subtract from 180 to get
105.
Okay. So how are we gonna get R again? One more time, Jason.
180 subtracted by
Mm-hmm.
42 and 33.
Good. And that gives you what?
105.
105. Very good. Why did we subtract it from 180?
Because that's the whole thingy, like
Angles in
that's
what?
what all the things equal up.
Angles in a.
That makes sense.
Angles in a.
Triangle.
Triangle. Add up.
Triangle.
Very good. Add up to what?
180.
180. Very good. Okay, so the answers is definitely for the first one. The answer is gonna be. I just gonna put the answer. It's on 38 degrees. The second one is 105 degrees. And the third and final one is 105 as well degrees. All right. Thank you, Nakaya, Jazaria, Deja, Makari, Frimpong, Jadon, Rashadani, Ariana, Bino, Michael, Terrell, Antoine, and Jada, Favor, Matthew, Karanik, Otessa, Frimpong, Dylan, and Noah, Jasmine, Divine, Noah, Jacksville, Shalise. I don't see Mr. Bain answering in this. Zaria, Jazaria, Zion, Rakari, Noah. Alright, Chris Ramming. Alright, thank you for those who placed your answers inside the chat. Thank you so much. Alright, so now that brings us to the end of classes for math. If you are not doing health science or general science, you are free to leave. Please send in your class notes for math. If you are leaving right now, send in your class notes for math. Like I said, we
Okay, bye.
Yeah, take care. For those who are leaving, have a good night. For those who are staying, we're gonna stay and do health science and general science.
I gotta email it to you like always.
Yeah, no problem. Once again, take a picture of your class notes and send them to me via WhatsApp. Nakari, where's Nakari before I go? Nakari. I didn't see Nakari on since I had that job. Nakari. Didn't see Nakari answer. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so what do we start off first? What do we typically start off first? I don't remember. As if we go through this every week. I think we do health first.
Health science.
Yeah, we do health first. What was the last thing we did on health?
Pardon?
What was the last thing we did in health science?
The last thing we did was something.
Say it again.
Something about new start.
New start, yes. N stands for nutrition. Very good. Very good. E stands for
Exercise.
exercise. Very good. W stands for
Water.
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 And S stands for
Sunlight.
sunlight. Very good.
Sunlight.
T stands for
Temperature. No. Temperature.
Temperance. Say temperature.
Temperance.
Temperance, yes. A stands for
Air.
air. R stands for
Rest.
rest. And T stands for
Trust and God.
trust in God. Very good. Those are 8 factors that contribute to health and wellness.
Trust in God.
Yes, that's what the T stands for. Thank you, Sherry. Karanik. Um, then, uh, then we start talking about anatomy and physiology, didn't we? Remember that? We said that anatomy deals with how the body what?
Looks.
How the body looks. And then physiology deals with what?
How the body functions.
How the body functions or how the body looks. So that's what we looked at with health science. Okay, we just was talking about anatomy and physiology. Okay, so anatomy deals with how the body looks. Physiology deals with how the body works. Anatomy, the way how they used to study anatomy, and now they still do, is they dissect human bodies, right? So a human body that is used in science for, what should I say? Human body that's used in science um, for investigation. We call it a cadaver. Okay. Anyone ever saw a cadaver before? Maybe in a movie or something like that. I don't know if in real life. But they have cadavers. Cadavers is basically um, those human bodies that people donate to science. And when they donate their body to science, then they freeze you and they allow the students to you know investigate your parts. So they able to cut up any part that they want, and investigate your veins, your eyes, you know your fingers, your heart, all those things. Okay, so that's what happens when people donate their body to science. Their body is used in the lab for investigation. All right. So how many anyone want to donate their body to science?
No, sir.
No? Or Chardonnay? You want to do?
No, sir, that's kind of nasty though.
That's
No,
You're not gonna donate your body to science. Science need you.
still find someone
They could
else.
find someone else. Like who?
Other volunteers.
Other volunteer. Okay, I know they could use maybe Antoine. They could use you, Antoine.
No, sir.
Antoine say no. Antoine, you don't want to donate your body to science?
I mean, yeah, no, sir. No, sir.
No. What? Science need you.
If they could give me money way before I die, then maybe.
Oh, but they give you money before you die.
Yeah.
And then you still could trick them and tell your family to take your body, eh? Oh boy. The mind say maybe if they give me some money before I die, then I guess I could donate my body to science. But they call them cadavers, human cadavers, and they use them in medical. If you're trying to be a doctor, anyone there want to be a doctor?
Me?
Oh, divine. Okay, so that means you
I
could be
want to be a pediatric.
a pediatric doctor. So you still have to go through. You still have to be a general practitioner first, and then specialize. So you still have to play with cadavers and investigate them. So yeah, if you're trying to be a doctor, you have to play with cadavers, and that's dead people who you have to know how to cut them and know their parts and all them stuff. Number the subject. Okay, so subject is outside. All right, so with this topic, I want us to look at. I want us to look at the So we know that there are. Have we talked about levels of organization? I don't know if we've done that. We should do that. Levels of organization in the human body. All right, good. So levels of organization in the human body. So when we talk about levels of organization, one of the first levels that we could talk about, the one most basic levels of organization we could talk about, is the cell. Okay. All right. We know that this. Have we haven't done cells yet? I don't think we've done cells at all. But cells are the what? Basic unit of what? Of all living things, right? And then we have, after cells, groups of cells come together to give us what? So cells are the basic unit. Groups of cells come together, give us what? Where is Bino? Bino. Groups of cells come together to give us what?
Can you repeat that?
If we have groups of cells come together, what do they give us? What do they make up?
Was it organ?
No, not organs. Miss Favor?
Tissues.
Tissues, very good. So tissues. So groups of cells come together, give us tissues. So groups of cells which work together are called tissues. And then we have so we have cells which makes up tissues. After tissues we have what? Diamond. Oh, is Diamond there? Diamond, are you there, Diamond? I'm not hearing from Diamond. I want Serenity. Are you there, Serenity? Serenity. Not hearing from Serenity.
Mr. Petit, I'm not doing health science.
Oh, you're doing general science?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's still a part of general science anyway. Still a part of general science. If you if you look in the general science book, I don't know if you have general science if you have the book General Science for Junior High by Neville Pierce, this information is inside that book as well. Anyway, who should I ask? Garanique Francis. Groups of tissues come together to give us what? Garanique? Is Garanique there? Garanique Francis? No, not hearing from her. Cesaria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Groups of tissues come together to give us what?
I'm not sure. I am doing general science. I'm doing both right now, but we mostly on general science.
Mostly in general. What grade are you in?
Yes, sir.
Garanique?
I am in grade.
Go ahead. You're in grade what?
Excuse me? In grade 9.
Oh, good. So that means you definitely know what that is.
I need it because we're doing both, but right now we're focusing on general.
More, okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Jasmine, are you there? Where's Jasmine? Jasmine low. Is Jasmine there? Not really hearing much from Jasmine. Oh, hey, good. Groups of tissues come together gives us what?
Pardon?
Groups of tissues come together gives us what? Any idea? Any idea,
Wait,
Jasmine?
repeat the question.
Groups of tissues come together to give us what?
Cell.
No. So we have groups of cells which come together to give us tissues. Groups of tissues come together gives us what? Anyone can answer.
Organs.
Organs. Very good. Matthew also said that inside the chat. Organs.
Organs.
Yes, organs. So groups of cells come together gives us tissues. Groups of tissues come together gives us organs. Organs are groups of tissues working together towards a specific function. Now give me some examples of organs. Give me some examples of organs. Give me some examples of organs. Anyone?
Heart.
The heart. Very good, Miss Favor. Favor, you're on a roll. How come I don't hear you this much in class, in maths class, Favor? Where's Favor? Huh? I don't hear you. How about you, Divine? Divine John. Are you there? Okay, not hearing from Divine. Shalise. Shalise, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can you give me an example of a organ?
Your heart.
The heart, someone already said that. Give me another example.
Hello, you was calling me?
Yes, Divine. Give me an example of an organ.
The lungs.
The lungs, very good. The lungs. Shalise, give me another example of an organ, if you know any.
The intestines.
The small intestine, yes. Jazari, you have your hand raised. Yes, give me an example.
Your liver.
The liver, very good. The liver. Give me another one. Anyone? Who can I ask? Let me ask.
Kidney.
Kidney is very good.
Brain.
Brain, yes. Brain. Kidney. All of them are good examples of your organs. Now, let me see who I haven't asked answered. Rashad and are you there? Where's Rashad and Rashad and
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me an example of an organ. No examples. Are ready? So we have heart, lungs, small intestine.
I thinking.
Take it. What do you digest food with? When you eat, where does food go? In your what? Anyone? When you eat, where does the food go?
Stomach.
In your stomach, right?
I have one.
Yes, whoever. Go ahead.
Your bladder.
The bladder, very good. All these examples of organs. Now, okay, so we have cells. Groups of cells make up what?
Tissue.
Tissues. Very good. Then groups of tissues make up what?
Organ.
Organs. Groups of organs make up what?
Organ systems.
Say it again.
Organ system.
Organ systems.
Organ system.
Very good. Organ systems. So systems, groups of organs working together to perform specific task. Give me some examples of some systems in the human body. Don't be afraid. Systems. Chris Ramin, give me an example of a system in the human body. Chris Ramin, are you there? Chris Ramin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Give me an example of a. Why are you taking so long to answer?
I was doing something.
Okay. Please don't get distracted, Chris. We only have a few moments on help.
I was shopping on my pencil for a big check.
Okay. Give me an example of a system, Chris. A system in a human body.
I don't know.
You don't know? How about you?
No, sir.
Favor, what you think? A system in the human body. Say it again.
The nervous system.
Very good, the nervous system. Antoine, give me an example of a system in the human body. Where's Antoine? Antoine, are you there? Okay, I don't hear from you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, give me an example of a system in the human body.
The respiratory system.
Respiratory system, good. Why are you taking so long to answer?
Sorry.
Yeah, you need to don't get distracted, okay? We're almost done. Natalia Watson, give me an example of a system in the human body.
I know how to pronounce it, but it's incarnarine.
Incarnarine. Endocrine.
Oh, endocrine.
Yeah, endocrine system. Very good.
Reproductive system.
Very good. Reproductive system.
Digestive system.
Digestive system. Shalise, do you have any example of a system in the body? Shalise.
Urinary system.
Urinary system. Very good. Urinary system. Mr. Matthew said circulatory system.
Skeletal system.
Yes, skeletal system. And so much more. All right, so those are examples. Say it again. Say it again. All right, didn't hear that.
Muscular system.
Yes, muscular system. All good examples. So cells make up tissues. Tissues make up. Speak to me. Tissues make up what?
Organs.
Organs.
Organs. Organs make up what?
Organ systems.
Systems. And systems make up what? Systems make up what? Cesaria? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Groups of systems come together to give us what? Have any idea?
No, sir.
No? Very easy. Human body. So the human body is a collection of systems working together to do what? To promote what? To sustain life. Okay, so those are the levels of organization. So without looking in your book, without looking in your notes, without looking in your notes, without looking in your notes, cells make up what?
Tissue.
Tissues.
Tissues make up
Organs.
organs. Very good. Organs make up
System.
systems. Very good. And systems make up
Human body.
The human body.
human body. All right. So those are the levels of organization. Let me show you a picture. I like this one.
But I wasn't done.
Yes, I'm coming back to it. Coming back to it. This is, I like this picture. This one is a good picture. Just to show you exactly how things look. We have
Excuse me, I can hear you.
I am not speaking. That's Garanik. How you doing, Garanik? Garanik, how you doing? I'm not hearing from Garanik. Hello, hello. Alright, I'm not hearing from her. Alright, so like we said, the cells, groups of cells come together and make up the tissue. Groups of tissues come together and make up the organ. Which organ is this? Anyway. Which organ is this? Anyone have any idea? Which organ is this? Anyone have any idea of what organ is that? The same organ. Favor. What organ is this?
Stomach.
The stomach. Very good. Just like Matthew said in the chat. And then we have organ systems comprised of the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine. This is the small. This one is the large intestine. So the stomach, which is the organ, make up organ systems. So this is the digestive system, by the way. And then we have the whole organism combined. All right, so some persons weren't finished writing that. You can take a screenshot of it, please, because we're moving on to general science. So that's Let's take a look at that.
Good night.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Good night, no problem. All right, so let's move on to general science. So you're going to transition over to general science for me, please.
You want the general, right?
Yeah, we're going to general. All right,
General?
general science. Yes, sir. General science.
Okay.
All right, so with general science, we're going to start off with the most fundamental topic in general science, and that is the cell, the animal cell. The first thing we want to state is that, wait, give me one moment, please. One moment. So then we can start. All right, so we're gonna looking at the animal cell, and the first thing we want to look at is I want to begin by stating that um so let me ask the question then to start. Does only animal cells? Sorry, does only animals have cells?
No.
No. Okay, no. So what all organisms have cells? Just animals? How about plants? Does plants have cells?
Plants are, yeah. That's
Okay,
all?
good,
Yes.
good. So we can start off by saying all. So we can say that all living things whether it is a plant or an animal. All living things, whether it is a plant or an animal, are made up of cells. Now, how many cells are you think inside the human body? So let me start off with Favor. Favor, give me a guess. How much cells do you think in the human body? Say it again. Just give me a guess.
200,000.
Say it again.
200,000.
You gotta speak louder than that. I can't hear you.
200,000.
200,000.
No, it in the trillions, millions.
That's Jasmine speaking.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. How much cells do you think in the human body?
It's like million, trillion. I don't know. I don't know how much, but
Millions. In the millions, eh? Think in the millions?
trillions,
In the
trillions.
trillions? Okay. Divine. What do you think? How many cells in the human body you would say?
300. I don't know.
300? Okay, 300. All right. Desaria, what you think?
20 billion.
Desaria, what you think? How much cells in the human body?
I just learned this in class.
Where's
Mine
Desaria?
don't say. Mine don't say 35 trillion.
35 trillion.
I'm really sure, I say like 3,000, but I think it's too much. 3,000, that's all I go with.
3,000, that's what you say. Okay. She didn't think it's too much.
Yes.
All right.
37.2 trillion.
37.2 trillion. That's exactly
I
right.
say she use Google.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Divine, I blame you.
I said a couple of that.
Yeah. All right.
Close.
All right. So there are, according to scientists.
What's the difference between health and general science?
Well,
Health really talk with the body, right?
yeah, health really is talked about the body, yeah. And general science, remember, general science includes health. That's the thing that people don't understand. General science covers both.
Oh.
Yeah, but general science don't go into depth of all of it though. But general science, some things overlap. But health science, they never talk about. Obviously, they ain't gonna talk about photosynthesis. They ain't gonna talk about
Health science more easier, right?
Yeah, health science is definitely more easier, or easier, you'd say. Definitely, hands down. So, according to scientists, there are about
0.2 trillion.
trillion cells in the human body. Now that means that the cells, if there's about 37 trillion cells in your body, that means that the cells are very big, very small. Like, what do you think?
Small.
Very small, right? This means that the cells are very very small. And we cannot see them with what? With our naked eyes. Okay, so we can't see it with our naked eyes. So what must we use to see a cell? How can we see them? If we can't see them with our naked eyes, what must we use to see them? Otessa, are you there? Otessa, are you there? I'm not hearing from
See
Otessa.
what exactly?
Say it again.
I'm asking, what do you mean? What are we seeing?
We cannot see the cells. So
I can't pronounce the word.
you can't pronounce the word. What do we need? So, yeah, someone said we need a
Electron microscope.
Yes, electron microscope. Jasmine, that's you speaking?
Yes, sir.
Man, you sound so much like Matthew. I don't know why. I almost asked if y'all know each other or something like that. No, seriously. Jazaria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we must use, so in order to see cells, in order to view cells, we must use a microscope. And a microscope is a special instrument used to view what? Very small objects, right? Okay, now now in terms of a definition, like we said in health science just a while ago, cells are the basic building block of all living things. So cells are the basic unit of all living things. Indeed, the cell itself is made up of different parts which have specific roles to play. And so with that in mind, we're going to draw a cell. I want you actually to draw it. And I really want to see this drawing. So let me
Elisa, plant or animal?
we're going to draw it together. We're going to draw the animal cell.
Okay.
Okay, so
you sure you want us to draw it?
yes, I positive. So let's draw it. So we have an irregular shape. It don't have to be anything fixed or formal. All right, something like this. Good. So this is a diagram of a cell. Well, this part right here, what do we call that? What is the
That's
what do you call that? Yes. What's the outer part of a cell called? The layer that surrounds the cell. What do you call that?
the cell membrane.
The cell membrane. Very good. So cell membrane. That's the layer that surrounds the cell. So the cell membrane is basically It acts like the gate, all right? So it selects what comes in and out of the cell. So it acts like a gate, okay? Okay, good. Next up, we have another part of the cell, which is going to be here. What do we call this? This part. What do we call that? No one knows. Cesario. What do we call this part of the cell? Right now, Cesario.
Pardon?
What do we call this part of the cell?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
It's the nucleus or no?
Yes, it's the nucleus. Jasmine says the nucleus. Now, Shalise, what is the function or the role of the nucleus in the cell? Shalise, are you there? Yes. What's the function of the nucleus? You have any idea?
No, sir.
No? Okay. How about you, Chris? Chris Raming, any idea of the function of the nucleus?
I don't know.
Okay. You never learned about the cell before?
I don't think so.
Okay, no problem. What grade are you in, Chris?
9.
In grade 9, okay. So the nucleus is the brain of the cell, okay?
The center of the cell.
Not necessarily the center, but the brain.
Oh.
Brain of the cell. So it controls what? Just like your brain controls all the functions of your body, right? The cell, sorry, my apologies. The nucleus is the brain of the cell, okay? It controls all of the functions of the cell. It's the brain of the cell, okay? Now, next up we have I'm gonna draw it like this. Okay, so you can fill your cell with a bunch of polka dots. So the cell is filled with a jelly-like material in which all the cell parts are embedded. Okay. Anyone know the name of this jelly-like material? Anyone knows? Start with C. Okay.
Say C.
C, yes. C.
Wait, it at the bottom or the top?
It is right here. It is the material in which the cell is embedded in. All the parts of the cell are embedded in. That's why I do the polka dots, because it's everywhere. It's a jelly-like material in which all the cells are cell parts are embedded, which all the cell parts lie in. It's called the what?
That's the cell body.
Not the cell wall, no. Cesaria Ferguson, any
I
idea?
can't pronounce the first word, but I know it's plasm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it's the cytoplasm. All right, cytoplasm. So the cytoplasm is a jelly-like material in which all the cell parts are embedded. So the cytoplasm is going to be, it's basically like the bed of a cell. Okay. Okay, so cytoplasm is basically like the bed of a cell. And then we have Bino, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you ever learned about the cell before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So perfect. So you're the perfect person to ask. What time is it anyway? Hope it's not too late. Huh, it's 9:01. Okay, so we need to speed things up. Um, so by now we have these structures in a cell that looks like this, and they have this interesting shape that we have right now.
Oh,
That
I know that.
what is that? What is that, Jasmine? You say, oh, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyone know what this is?
I can't pronounce it.
You can't pronounce it? Okay. Karanic Francis, any idea of what
The
this?
metal Shandure, sorry.
Close. Karanic, any idea of this what this part is? Any idea? Karanic?
I know what it is, but I can't pronounce the word
Can't pronounce
properly.
it. Okay, okay. Jazaria, where's Jazaria?
Yes, sir.
Good. Can you pronounce the word for us? What are these red stuff?
Um. Okay. I know there is like real. I can't pronounce it. I don't sound stupid. Um.
Try.
um oh my gosh.
I can help you out.
Okay. Wait. You started off. I think I might have the ending dates. Wait.
Mito.
Microronic.
Mitocon.
Wait. Mike. Oh, see.
Mitocon.
Man.
Mitochondria. Okay, mitochondria.
Oh.
Mitochondria. All right. And the mitochondria is the what? Is like the powerhouse of the cell. It provides the cell with energy. Okay. So we can call the mitochondria the power station. Okay. It's the power station. Favor, are we there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you understand that the mitochondria is the power station. It provides the cell
Yes.
with energy. Okay. Chris, you understand that?
Yes, sir, kinda.
Okay. So what do we call these red stuff? Chris Rami, what do we call the red stuff?
Mitochondria, whatever it is.
Mitochondria.
Whatever it is.
Mitochondria. Say it again.
Mitochondria.
Very good. Mitochondria. And it provides the cell with? Chris Rami, provides the cell with what?
Power.
Power or energy. Okay. Matthew say micro something. All right. Then we have another part of the cell, which is I can put it in. I don't want to put it in green to mix you up. Let's put it in purple. These are small oval-like structures that are there in the cell. And we call them anyone have an idea? We call them the start with V.
Like so
Start with V.
Put a start with?
V. and that's going to be the vacuole. All right. Now the vacuole is basically like a storage place. Okay, storage place. It acts like a garage. All right. It stores food, water, waste, and minerals. It's vacuole. Storage place. Okay, so we have the cell membrane, which is the gate, the nucleus, which is the brain, the mitochondria, which is the power station, the cytoplasm, which is the bed. Am I missing anything? I think that's it. All right, so let me go about and ask these questions. First question goes to Otessa. Are you there, Otessa? Otessa Albury? Can't hear from her. Jasmine, are you there?
What's up?
Good. Which part of the cell functions like a power station?
The mito, not
The mito what?
the mitochondria.
Chondria. Yes, the mitochondria. Good. Jazaria Ferguson, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Which part of the cell functions like a bed where all the other cells parts lie in? Jazaria, are you there? Jazaria, are you there? Jazaria Ferguson.
Send a message in the chat.
She sent a message in the chat. The cytoplasm. Okay, good. All right, Favor. Which part of the cell is functions like a storage place?
Vacuole.
The vacuole. Very good. Diamond, are you there? Diamond. Okay, can't hear from Diamond. Bino, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Which part of the cell functions like the brain of the cell?
The nucleus.
The nucleus. And then, Mr. Chris Ramming, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tell me the definition of a cell. What is a cell? Or what are cells?
Cells are the basic. Hold on. All right, cells are the basic unit of all living things.
Very good. Antoine, are you there?
Yes, sir.
About how many cells are in the human body?
37 trillion, or I would like to say infinite.
Well, not infinite, because it does have a n, but about 37 trillion. Okay. Shalise, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we need to see inside of a cell?
Can you repeat that, please?
What do we need to see inside of a cell? What do we need to see inside of a cell? What do we need to use in order to look inside of a cell, to view it?
A microscope.
A microscope, very good. All right, so that brings us to the end of general science, please take a picture of your notes and send them to me via WhatsApp. I want to see your drawing as well. This is an animal cell, by the way. It's an animal cell. So label it animal cell. We haven't done plant cell yet. So it's a picture of animal cell. Label it for me and send a picture of it to me via WhatsApp. All right. So with that being said, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you, God's spell life, on tomorrow, Wednesday. Take care. Have a good one.